never believed that there was groups of these people around. We never believed that this thing. We didn't know that. We didn't. People told us that it was going on, but we never believed them. We never thought that there would be monsters like that. And they do kill babies, don't they? And what else do they do? Why would they do such a thing? Sick people. They're not human. They're not human.
В конце августа 2014 года, на отдыхе в Марокко, Габриэль, 8 лет, и его сестра Алиса, 9 лет, рассказали маме и отчиму, Элли, и Абрахаму, о своем участии в ритуалах культа, который возглавляет их английский отец. Этот культ включает педофилию, производство детской порнографии, торговлю детьми, ритуальные убийства и каннибализм. По возвращении в Соединенное Королевство, семья обратилась в полицию. Через 5 дней у матери отобрали детей. В настоящее время их местонахождение неизвестно. Эти дети, как и их мать, являются гражданами Российской Федерации.
Эту семейную идиллию разрушили в одночасье какие-то силы нехорошие, я не знаю назвать. В голове это не укладывается нормального человека. Это очень ненормально.
And what else are you going to stop?
And stop killing babies. And stop killing babies, and we have to we're going to face our fear and face our urge.
You're going to face your fear. Because fear is what?
Fear is the mind killer.
And what happens in the church?
And we do baby sacrifice and eat the baby.
What do you mean sacrifice and eat the baby?
So we kill the baby and eat it and drink the blood from it.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes. And we dance with the skulls.
You what?
We dance with the skulls in the church.
What skulls?
Skulls of the baby.
Pardon?
Baby skulls. The skulls of the baby.
You dance with the baby skulls?
Yes.
And who kills the babies?
Papa, me, Elisa. And
Who kills the babies?
Papa.
And what, he gets you to help him?
Yes.
Shoot.
So he tells us to hold the hand with a knife, and then he holds his hand on our hand, so then he cuts the baby's head off. And then he puts it upside down, and then we drain the blood.
Have you drunk blood? Have you drunk blood?
Yeah. Tastes like metal.
Tastes like metal, you know.
I do loads of taste then.
We do lots and lots of sex. They give out lots of sweets, really much of sweets, and this is also the day when they give us lots of sweets and money too.
They give you money?
Yeah, they have special days of money.
Yeah?
Yeah, Wednesday's the day of money.
Now it's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So right now they would have been doing sex to children right now in school. She works with her.
All right.
And she's one of them. They're one of the pedophiles. That's why they're not helping.
Right.
And they also have secret rooms there.
They cook the baby.
Yeah, and they have a secret kitchen.
They cook the baby, they have secret rooms and secret kitchen.
Yes.
You say they cook the baby.
Yes.
Is the baby alive when they cook the baby?
No, it's dead. They kill it.
Who kills the baby?
Me, my dad kills the baby. Other adults kill the baby. Other fathers.
When you say me, how do you mean me?
Papa helped me.
Oh, you help your father helped you to do it, right?
Yeah, I never did it on my own.
Okay.
Baby skin.
They've got a special tool and they put it in a skin and like in a baby skin, and then they
Take it out. And then they stick it because the blood is kind of sticky.
Why, when we had the school discuss, that's why our shooter David said no parents are allowed to be in the school disco.
Right.
But that was only one page. The only piece of paper that my mum had.
Right.
Everyone else, it didn't have parents who are allowed. It says parents are welcome to come.
Well, because they were involved.
They're involved.
They're involved.
My mother, she's not involved.
They all do it. And where do you go? Is it all happen? Does it all take place in the school?
No.
Where does it happen then?
It takes in school, it takes in church, it takes in other houses, it takes
On a Wednesday you go to other houses?
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Tell me more stuff. Tell me about this this cult that you're in.
This cult is because the first time whenever we ever done it,
Did what?
First ever we saw Papa kill a baby, and me and Gabriel done. Then when they done sex to me and Gabriel.
Who did sex to you?
Papa, the others. When we just came
Who
to
were the
school.
others? Who were the others?
Mr. Hollins, Mrs. Force, all the parents and the teachers and Papa.
Could you give me the names of some of these parents and teachers, please?
Laura, Sophie, Sophie's mom. Yes, Sophie.
Laura who? Who's Laura?
Laura Herlicker.
Give me their surnames if you can remember.
Laura Herlicker, Sophie Dix, Jackie Cowell,
Who are the leaders of this cult?
Papa.
And who is
Papa.
Papa? Who is Papa?
Papa is my dad. He's Ricky. His name is Ricky Dearman, and he does really. He's the boss
Of what?
of the whole thing.
Of the what? Boss of what?
Of the whole cult. The whole Pedophile ring.
And what do they do in this cult?
They do sex there. They kill babies.
Sex to who?
They do sex to children. They do it to each other.
And what are the babies for? What do you get the
The
babies?
babies, we send the social services to do it, unfortunately.
Эта статья вышла через полгода после рассказа Алисы.
They get the babies from families who can't look after the baby and who don't want the baby.
Really?
Yes.
Social services, I find that difficult to believe.
Yes.
What's
their name?
Richie.
Richie
Emma.
who? Richie who?
Richie, I don't know his surname, but it's Richie. His
The
name
ones
is.
who came to our house. And who was
He's your particular social, he's your social service, he's a worker that helps.
Yes.
Don't rush.
And Spike, the social service, he sticks a plastic willy right inside my bottom and I can feel it on my belly.
Who does this?
Spike, the social service.
And what about this fellow Richie from the social
And Richie, there's a man called Richie, and these are our social services.
Does he come to your school?
And he comes to he comes to our school, yes, that's true. He comes to our school and he does sex to us, and he knows Papa.
Fellow from the social service?
Yes, he comes also to
He knows your father? How does he know your father?
they met somehow.
Yeah, so he doesn't have any other marks, no tattoos, nothing.
Yeah, he has tattoos.
He has a tattoo?
Tattoos and piercings.
What? Really?
Yes, sir. And McCartney, my best friend, he has a piss ring on his willy, on the end of his willy, where it weeds.
Yeah?
Yeah, and also on his, not balls, but on his, down bit.
Really?
Yeah.
But we'd like you to tell us about the tattoos, please.
Yes.
You tell us in your own words, please.
All the 20 special children have the tattoos
Except?
Except for me and myself. No, except for myself and my sister, because my mum isn't a member of the cult.
Okay. Anyone else have tattoos?
Yes, the 20 special children all have tattoos. And also all the teachers have tattoos. Mr. Vanoni has tattoos all on his arms, and Mr. Gorge also got tattoos on his arms, and also they have it on the pussies, the privates.
And
also all the teachers have it, but not all parents.
so all the teachers have tattoos
Yeah.
on their privates, you say?
Yeah.
And what type of tattoos do they have on their private?
They have devil tattoos.
Pardon, what type of tattoos?
Devil and monster tattoos.
On their private?
Yes.
They all have them?
Yes.
All of the teachers in Christchurch Primary School
Yes.
have devil tattoos on their
Yeah.
private?
Here
Where's the birthmark of Mrs. Ford's back? All there, yeah? And anything else? Anything else that she's got there? Anything else you can remember?
Yeah, she's got like a little dot here.
Dot, yeah? Where? Show me she got a dot. Show us. Lovely, she's got a dot, yeah? Okay, lovely. Anything else you'd like to tell us about?
Listen, she's got pierce rings.
Pierce ring?
All over her privates. And she also got pierce rings on her privates and her lips.
Yeah?
Yes.
Это были лишь некоторые фрагменты видеозаписи рассказов детей, снятые Эллой, Абрахамом и их другом. В общей сложности Алиса и Габриэль назвали имена десятков людей, среди которых учителя, родители учеников, сотрудники социальной службы и полиции. Официально рассказы этих детей признаны выдумкой. Однако, когда эти и другие видеозаписи опубликовали, никто из названных людей не подал иск о защите чести и достоинства. Напротив, многие из них сменили свои имена и покинули город, а руководство школы затеяло ремонт прямо во время учебного года. Напоминаем, что эти дети являются гражданами Российской Федерации, и ни маме с отчимом, ни бабушке с дедушкой, ни даже российскому посольству в настоящее время неизвестно местонахождение Алисы и Габриэля.
Former police officer of 20 years, I had the opportunity of actually sitting with a mother in this case for 3 hours. I can absolutely tell you with my experience of interrogation over a 20-year period, as a former detective sergeant, she was speaking 110% truth. I know there's been no investigation, been no proper police statement taken from this woman because of the way she's been harassed. I also know that we have child abuse in this country to epidemic levels. I was on Saturday sitting with a former MP from the Home Office who categorically stated to me that we've got now about 1 in 10 children being abused. And it's going on now. It's not historic, it was historic, but it's happening now. And Ella and those 2 children's case is not unique. I sat with her for 3 hours and what she shared was 100% truth. And I know no police officers have properly investigated this.
Because I got a problem in the school.
Have you?
Yeah, my dad is friends with the whole school.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad tells me that BFFs means best friends forever.
Okay, so your dad told you him and the year 4 teacher are BFFs.
Yeah.
Okay, and when did he tell you that?
He told when he was doing the sex to me. He does sex to me.
What does that mean, sex? What do you mean?
He touches me in the private. He touches me in the private. He sticks a plastic willy.
Yeah.
In my bottom, and it bleeds then.
Okay. So.
Yes.
So, your dad does sex to you,
Yes.
and what that means is he touches your privates.
Yes.
And put a plastic willy
in my bottom.
In your bottom.
Yeah, a big fat one.
Okay. So how do you know it's a plastic willy?
I felt it before.
What do you mean you felt it before?
I felt the willy. He showed he let me felt the willy.
Okay, so tell me what that looks like, this willy.
It looks like a real willy, but it's plastic.
Okay.
It's really that, and it's.
Can you show me that shape again?
That. Yeah, like
okay, so it's that fat.
Yeah. And they have different size.
And then, so how long is it? So that's. You show me that shape.
Really long, like that long.
So it's that long.
Yeah.
So you're having the party, and then what's happened at the end of the party?
My dad kills babies and he eats the meat.
Okay, well, let's just talk about the
Yeah.
party day,
Yeah.
okay? So, the party,
Yeah.
what was the party like?
I don't like the party.
Why not?
They touch me,
Who?
kick me, my front privates, they hurt me. So when they stick a big plaster really in my bottom, and when it bleeds, if I cry, he like, do you know those spaghetti spoons, like those metal ones? If I cry, he hits me on the head with it.
Okay.
But if I cry more, he hits me again. But if I cry more, the nurse teacher, Miss Marden, she injects me and a sleeping injection on my neck, and then I fell asleep straight away.
Okay. So.
And my dad made up a really strange religion.
Okay. Well, and what is the sex?
They touch me in the privates. They tell me to lick the privates.
Who says that?
My dad's, the teachers, everybody's.
Okay. So that's happened.
And we didn't want to do that, but my dad made us do it, and he forced us.
Okay. Well,
he's the boss of the whole religion, the whole culture. He's like the boss.
And what's this religion called?
It's not called nothing.
It's not called nothing?
No, we eat babies, we kill them, and my dad's and this is what my dad tells us to do. Look, my dad killed babies, and we help him kill babies, but our dad forces us to.
Okay.
But we never kill babies, never on our own, never.
Okay. So why didn't you tell someone then that this happened at school?
No. I didn't tell first. Why
not?
Abraham found out.
How did he find out?
Because me and my sister were touching each other. My dad tells us to touch each other in the privates.
So did you tell him or did he guess? Abraham.
Who?
Did you tell Abraham or did Abraham guess?
He caught us.
No, but he's caught you and your sister doing things you shouldn't be.
Yeah. Then he asked me, who taught you to do this? Who done this? And then then we told him it was a dad, and then.
Okay.
And then but we were still really scared. We was really scared of him.
Okay.
This is how we killed
right.
him. And this is how
Do you mind if you have a break? Do you mind if we have a break quickly? Do you mind if you have a quick break? Try and have a quick chat. We won't be long. Just leave that running. It'll be fine.
But actually, in fact, he lies to my mum, and he says that he just sees us every 2 Saturdays.
And do you see him every 2 Saturdays?
Orders.
Okay.
So
do you see him every 2 Saturdays?
Nope. We see him every single day.
Every single day? And how do you do
school, that? He comes to our school.
Oh, does he? And what does he do at the school?
He does sex to us. He kills babies there.
Right.
We eat babies. We drink their blood.
Okay.
Because this is how we do it. So like on Wednesdays is the most special, busiest day, special day.
Okay.
So like they pay them sweets, and then after they do what they want them to do.
Okay.
Because the children.
What children? What children?
So there's children from our school, 200 children in our school, but it's not like all.
Okay.
There's 20 special children.
Who are these 20 special children?
There's Millie, she's a brown girl.
Millie who?
Millie Cowell.
Millie Cow?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you know she's one of the 20 special children?
Because I know, because she comes and they do sex to her, mostly.
Who's they?
The teachers, the parents, the staff.
Every single teacher or specific teachers?
No, the whole school does it. The whole school, and we got our own church too. So because they do that, because after as I said, we kill babies, we drink their blood, we eat them. Okay. But then after we the social services who are in it,
Yeah.
they go to families, so if the families can't afford, so they got a baby but they can't look after it or anything, they can't buy food or they can't buy clothes, they can't look after it, so the families who sell their children,
Yeah.
so the social services get them. They say they get them to a foster home, but they don't. They get the babies or the children, and then they get Miss Marden,
Yeah.
our nurse in our school. She injects the child or baby in the neck, just here though.
Right. Okay. And how do you know that?
Because I saw her doing it. And after she just injected her, and it was it was slowly went to sleep. But not just like a thud, not like just fell straight away. They put, because it looked like it was slowly moving down like that.
Right. His baby's gone to sleep.
Yes, and then after they get put on this bit, they get the baby, they hang it upside down.
And how do they hang it
yes,
upside
with
down?
the string.
From where?
On the wall, because there's this little like is a screw, and they put a string, it's like a circle string,
Yeah.
tie it to the legs, hang it upside down, and then they get the knife they use for cutting the baby's head off. Because our dad, he forces me and Gabriel to do it, but because we're not strong enough to cut the baby's head off, he does us to hold the knife, and he puts his hand at the top of our hand, and he helps us to cut the baby's head off. Because he's learning, he's teaching me and Gabriel, so when we're older, to do it to our own children and do this kind of stuff to our own children.
Where is it that happens?
The church, the kitchen in our church.
The kitchen in the church.
Yes, they
okay.
got.
So
Yes.
right, this.
On
Where do they tie it to on the baby?
So it's like on legs, so they put the legs
Right.
together, tie it on,
Yeah.
and so it's like one string around and then one string attached,
Yeah.
and it's hanging upside down. And we make sure it's not like blood spilled everywhere, because we make sure that everything is clean, as much as clean as they can do it, because they clean it after that too.
Okay.
So if there's
cleaned up.
blood is on the floor or something, like that, they wipe it off.
Okay.
Yes, and the
He-
skulls
he-
of the babies, the skulls.
Yeah.
Yes, they get the skulls, and they make hole. They make a hole with a driller. So they make a hole in, and they tie string around,
Yeah.
and then they put all around the body, but they're naked, and they got this tattoo on the private with like little piercings.
Okay.
Not like earrings, but like little gold piercings around the private.
Yeah.
And they all dance around with skulls on in the church there.
Okay.
So they have skulls, like the teachers and the staff, they got 20 skulls each.
And how do you know they've got 20 each?
Yes, because I counted once. They were like, there's one here, and then there's one here, and there's one on the neck here. Like they looks like skulls everywhere, on the knees, on the elbows. It looks like armor.
Okay. So if I was to try and find these skulls, where would I find them?
Yes, in the church.
Where in the church?
So there's this secret rooms. They got secret rooms.
Go on. Tell me, how do I find this secret?
So when you go in the secret rooms, because they hide it in loads of places.
Would you be able to help me find them? Would you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes, and they hide. Usually they hide it in their houses,
how
because
do
they
you
have
know
parties in their houses.
that? Okay. And what's in the secret room?
In the secret room, there's cupboards everywhere. Looks like everywhere, but then they do sex there too.
How do you know they do sex there?
Because they took me there to do sex.
Who took you there?
My father, Mr. Hollings took me.
So you're who?
My father.
Your father. Sorry. Okay. Do you call him father or papa?
Papa.
Is it papa? So papa's taking you down there. And what did you do there?
So it's just like, so after you do sex there, so
What
they
does
have
sex mean?
So like they have they buy plastic willies.
Right. Okay.
Yes, and then they strap it on, but they make sure it hurt. They want plastic willies. They don't want to use their real willies.
Why not?
Because it just doesn't hurt. They want to make sure it hurts.
Okay. So who's they? So Papa and who else?
Mr. Hollings,
Papa and
headmistress.
Okay, so
all the
Papa,
teachers.
Mr. Hollings, the headmistress.
Yes, Miss Marden, Mr. Fanoni, Mr. Gorge.
Okay. So who done it when you went to that house? Who was there?
So all the staff.
All the staff.
All the the parents of all the children. They all know about it.
Okay.
They do it.
Okay. And so you've got in there.
Yes.
And who's used the plastic willies?
All of them. All of them.
And where do they keep the plastic willies?
They keep them in the cupboards. They got, as I said, they got cupboards around.
Okay.
So they got they do not trust me and Gabriel.
Yeah.
That because they say that not to tell anyone about this.
Okay.
But they do not trust us.
No. Why not?
Because they can see them because they when they tell us not to tell about this anything, they look so curious. It looks like they're not trust. They don't trust us.
Okay.
После первого интервью с детьми делом всерьез заинтересовались два офицера уголовной полиции, но вскоре они подверглись угрозам и были отстранены от расследования. Дело продолжил возглавлять детектив Стив Мартин. Именно он проводил допросы детей. Следует отметить, что только первый допрос проводился в присутствии третьего лица, или законного представителя ребенка. Последующие допросы Стив Мартин проводил с детьми один на один. Согласно 23-й странице полицейского отчета, 8 сентября полиция провела стратегическое собрание, на котором присутствовали официальные представители школы. Но мы знаем, что в первом же полицейском интервью дети обвинили всю школу, и хотя формально кроме Рики Дермана в деле не значились другие подозреваемые, фактически это означает, что через 2 дня после возбуждения уголовного дела, на совещание по выработке стратегии расследования, полиция пригласила подозреваемых. На этом собрании обсуждались не те, кого дети обвинили в изнасилованиях и убийствах, а их мама и отчим, Элла и Абрахам, и якобы их негативное влияние на детей. Было высказано мнение, что с мамой и отчимом детям находиться опасно, и их следует забрать из семьи. Соответствующее решение было принято. – 8 сентября адвокат Эллы сообщил ей, что Рики Дерман в курсе полицейского расследования. При этом следственные действия в отношении него не ведутся. По другим данным, Дерман узнал про обращение в полицию уже 5 сентября. 9 сентября дети узнают, что полиция предупредила Дермана о расследовании.
Cool, wasn't it? Nice people.
Yes, we're going to do something.
Totally different. Nice. Huh?
One of Johnson's men told Papa we went to Barnet police station. Steve. It might be Steve or the fat lady.
Who's that?
Police station. The good police told my father. It's one of Jean Clement's policemen. They told my father that we went to Barnet police station. So my father knows about this.
Oh, that's okay.
And my father knows that we told. So he might come and kill us.
He's not going to be anywhere near you. Alright? We're going to make sure you're alright.
Надежда на объективное расследование оставалась все меньше, а пребывание на территории Великобритании становилось небезопасным. Поэтому Элла, Абрахам и дети собирались покинуть Англию 11 сентября. Но накануне, к ним в дом без предупреждения явились сотрудники полиции и убедили привести Алису и Габриэля на второе интервью, после которого детей уже не вернули.
Okay, and what do you like about your mum?
She's really kind. She buys whatever I like.
Oh wow, that's lucky. Wow. So lots of nice things.
Yeah.
And is there anything that you don't like?
No, she never hurts me. Never hurts me.
Never? Well, that's good.
No.
Good.
She just says, please don't do that. Or,
Oh, that's nice. And what about Papa Hemp?
no, he never hurts me.
No. What do you like about Papa? Tell me the nice things about Papa Hemp.
He does nice juices for me. He buys lots of nice stuff. He buys me clothes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything you don't like about Papa Hemp?
No, he never hurts me.
No.
Never.
But what about other things? Is there anything at all you don't like?
No.
No?
Nothing else.
And have you always lived with Papa Hemp?
No, only for 3 months.
Oh, only for 3 months. Alright, well, so before Papa Hemp lived with you, did anyone else live with you?
No.
No? What about your real Papa? When did he live with you?
No, he doesn't live with me anymore. My mum broke up when I was 3 years old.
When you was 3 years old?
I think so more later they broke up. My dad was fighting with my mum.
So you go for your swim.
Yeah.
So where does the sex happen then?
In the changing room,
Yeah.
and also in the toilets. The disabled toilet.
In the disabled toilet?
Yeah.
And who does that?
My dad, my dad's friends.
Your dad and your dad's friends?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're all in this toilet.
Yeah.
And then how's it started? Who's done the sex to you?
My dad, the teachers, the parents.
All of them?
Yeah.
And what have they done?
They strip plaster willies in my bottom. They lick our privates. They tell
Okay,
us
so
to
how's
make
it started? What I don't understand. So you got in there.
Yeah.
What happened first?
They touch us and then they do sex.
Who's they? Who did it?
My dad and all the parents.
They touched you. And what does that mean, touched you?
They touch our privates.
And what do they do by touching it? What do they do?
They squeeze it.
And you said something else of putting the plastic willies or something. What does that mean?
Do you know what a willy is?
Yes.
They put plastic willies in my bottom, and then and then it bleeds after they take it
And
out.
how do they get it in your bottom?
They stretch it, and then they put it in.
Right. And so they put it in.
Yeah.
And how does that feel?
Really hurting. And they
How
also
much?
tell me to suss their willies, the real ones.
They to what?
They also tell me to suss their willies, the real
Sus.
ones.
What
Yeah.
does that mean?
They suck.
Suck.
The real ones, not the plastic ones.
And who makes you do that?
My dad, all the mans.
All the man.
But the ladies tell me to lick the middles.
What does that mean?
Like, do you know the middle? Like, my dad also kills babies.
Okay.
And he tells me to help him. So I never kill babies, but this is how he tells me to. Like, I hold on to the knife and he holds my hand.
Yeah.
I never did it by my own killing a baby.
Okay.
Because I'm not too strong. enough
Okay.
to. And my dad also gives us alcohol.
Right, okay.
And he also
It's-
gives us some white powders to sniff.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Okay. There's lots of things you said
Yeah,
there.
and my
so-
dad also does cigarettes.
Okay. There's lots of things you said there.
Yes, and he forces me to smell the cigarettes.
Okay.
And it's really bad. I can have cancer from it. From smelling
Could do.
cigarette. From
How do you know
smelling.
that? How do you know you can get cancer from it?
Because my sister told me
Okay.
what
You said also he gave you white powder.
you to sniff.
Tell me about this. Right.
And it's like chemicals, and it when I sniff it, feels like I have things in my nose. Feels I got stuff in my nose.
Right. Okay. So
And it makes me how's it called how's it called cough how's it called how's it called this action like that. It makes you feel like that. How's it called? Not coughing, sneeze.
it makes you sneeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he sits out on my hand, and
Okay.
then he tells me to sniff it
Okay. How big is this packet?
like that.
Okay. And how much of this white stuff's in that packet?
No, but he also have little mini packets. And after
What's in those cupboards?
In those cupboards, they got the big white bowl where the blood drips in.
Okay.
Yes, and then they got the cleaver. This big Chinese one that's like that big knife. Yeah, they keep that to cut the baby's head off too.
Okay.
And then this is like how big it is. It seemed like that big. And then there's just here. There's this little door, and then not little. It's a door, a normal sized door. And when you go in, there's just a big kitchen, and then you've got just a big silver fridge.
Okay.
They keep like leftover of the baby meat there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and they keep the white bowl. Sometimes if there's any blood left over, so because my dad, whenever he eats maybe like sometimes he eats 2 times a day, like baby 2 times a day.
Baby too. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes like that. If he feels like eating more baby.
Okay.
Because we have one big piece, like that big piece of baby every day.
Right. Okay.
And then after there's this other room where the priest does his things are in there.
Right.
Yes, but then after where the big carpet
how do you know
place,
that?
because we go there, we do sex there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so then where? Yes.
And what's your favourite thing about Mama?
She's really kind and she looks after us.
Oh, nice. Okay. And is there anything that you don't like?
Well, really, I don't know. But I used to not like, what is it? My mum used to make sushi, but without rice.
About what your mum does. Is there anything that your mum does that you don't like? Other than food?
Well, I meditate.
Do you?
Yes,
I
meditate.
like that?
Yes, I meditate, but really, my mum got upset about one thing about meditation.
Why?
Because she did not know that I ate meat or baby meat all this time since I was a baby. She never knew.
Okay.
But then when I started to meditate when I was 6 years old, but now I'm 9. I was meditating for 3 years now.
Yeah.
So, but when she found out about I eat baby, because that's why I keep on telling her. She did not know. That's why I keep on telling her I don't want to meditate. It's really boring because I knew while I'm meditating, even because one of the rules is not to eat meat or any dairy.
Right, I see.
Or lie or steal or do anything. But because that time my dad used to learn me to steal money, all kind of stuff like that. That's why I used to steal my mum's money and buy sweets with it, or sometimes give it to my dad.
Okay. And what about Papa Hemp?
Yes.
What's he like?
He's kind, but when we were telling him all about this on the holidays in Morocco, because we were scared to tell, of course, so we lied a bit. We lied a lot though. Okay. We lied a lot, but then we were so scared and terrified when he found out about it. Because my father taught me and Gabriel, both to fight with each other, but like worse than a cat and a dog.
Okay.
So like grip each other on the hand and like scratch them and then pull each other's hair and all kind of stuff. And then pull my hand, bang me on the floor and then do that kind of bad stuff.
Perfect.
And then once my father taught me, he didn't taught me, but he told me to make my brother's head bleed, or my brother's head bleed, so that it actually bleed. I heard my mum say that we are gonna go to see you tomorrow.
I think what it is, they just want to make sure you're okay at a hospital tomorrow. So they're going to check you over, make sure you're okay. And
in a hospital?
In a hospital. Just
and a special one though, like a child special
It's a doctor that specially deals with children. And they're going to see if you're hurt or if you've got any injuries or anything like that. Do you think you've got any injuries or hurt anywhere?
No. I didn't see my father for a long time now.
Okay.
Nearly 2 months.
Okay then.
После этого интервью Алису и Габриэля забрали из семьи. Как тогда объяснили Элли, это было сделано для обеспечения безопасности детей, ввиду серьезности уголовного дела, которое через 10 дней было закрыто. 12 сентября дети прошли медицинское освидетельствование, результаты которого поступили в полицию через 2 дня. Как следует из 40-й страницы отчета полиции, 13 сентября детективы Фернандес и Стив Мартин посетили церковь в Хэмпстеде. И неудивительно, что улик они не обнаружили, ведь еще несколько дней назад подозреваемые были предупреждены о расследовании. У них было больше 4 дней, чтобы избавиться от улик и привести все в порядок. – 15 сентября, через 9 дней после открытия уголовного дела, полиция пригласила Рики Дермана на интервью, о котором он был предупрежден за 6 дней. При этом само интервью не фиксировалось на видеокамеру, производилась только аудиозапись, однако полиция не предоставила даже ее. В этом интервью, которое длилось по меньшей мере час, детектив не задал Дерману ни одного вопроса о церкви, школе, либо его отношениях с учителями детей и родителями их одноклассников. Он задал несколько вопросов касательно лишь одного эпизода, в бассейне, где, по словам детей, их отец и его друзья занимались с ними сексом. Все остальное время Дерман рассказывал, как любит своих детей, и какая у них плохая мама, которая, должно быть, выдумала все это. Прямо во время интервью с Дерманом, и минимум за полчаса до его окончания, в полицию пришел медицинский отчет, в котором доктор заключил, что оба ребенка имеют физические признаки, которые подтверждают их заявление о сексуальном и физическом насилии. Несмотря на это, Рики Дерман не был арестован, полиция не предъявила ему никаких обвинений, и он спокойно покинул полицейский участок. Через день детей вынудили отказаться от показаний.